Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about the functions of literature and literature in English teaching. I'm going to give a description about the topic for this third meeting. Last week I have explained to you about what literature is and some basic theories related to the nature of literature. If you still remember, literature is imaginative, expressive, imitative, and affective. And now we are going to discuss, I'm going to explain about the functions of literature and literature in English teaching. If you pay attention on the functions of literature, you have to see the functions from two sides. The first is from the writer or for a writer, and second is for a reader. Actually, some consider that okay, they're just the same, but now we will check further about the difference between the two. First, for a writer or creator of the literary work, we still remember that literature is expressive. It means that for a writer, it is a media to express feelings, ideas, or thoughts, and also to tell messages. Or sometimes it could be simply just to relieve stress. So different authors or different writers have different intention and purpose for in creating a literary work. It means that it also the functions of literature. Second, that literature is affective. You still remember that the effect of literary work on the readers varies from, sometimes it could arise sentiments such as sadness, pity, and also the others, and it stimulates actions. And these effects or the effects of literary work can drive writers to use the effects as strong media to affect them. To affect here is to change their thoughts and behavior. Let's say by giving alternatives, or sometimes brainwashing, or even to shape their character. Let's take an example. When the first time Romeo and Juliet was seen for teenagers, it gave an idea, but then it could be not only about giving idea. It is considered then a new definition about what a serious love between lovers is for many youngsters. When youngsters are falling in love and then they find problems related to the relationship, that it doesn't work well, many of them think that to prove their seriousness in love, they tear themselves to, let's say, to suicide, or to put their lives to death. That is could be intended, could be not intended by William Shakespeare in creating the scene, creating the story, but then it has the effect of changing the thoughts of the readers, or those who read those who see the drama or play of the story Romeo and Juliet. And also now for reader, we have several different functions of literature, but some of the most recorded as the functions of literature for the readers could be described below. Okay, first is entertainment or pleasure, as a place to find joy. Again, the same like when a writer write a story, it could relieve stress. Also the reader, because it's full of imagination. It also as it's place, an alternative, a new world which full of imagination, where we don't have to think of the consequence in real life. So it gives us joy, and it relieves stress. and other than that, it also function to gain knowledge, because many people, especially nowadays, they love to read literary works. They love reading literary works more than the way they read, let's say, books or handouts. So many people learn new things from literary works. Then it also, as stated by Penny Ure in his book, it involves, I don't know, Penny. Okay, it involves emotions as well as intellect, which adds to motivation and may contribute to personal development. So, in the book, it is explained about the advantages. I will explain after this about the advantages of using literature in English teaching or teaching language. And then, based on these definitions, we could see that literature is a powerful media or tool to change human thoughts and behavior. That's why last week I informed you about what a good and bad literary work is, because you are about to be a future teacher, so you have to think about whether the readers will be a better person after reading the literary work or not. That also the main consideration in using literature in English teaching. And then these are the rest advantages on the book from Penny, a course in language teaching, practice and theory. First, it can be enjoyable to read. Okay, you could see before that it involves emotions as well as intellect, which adds to motivation and may contribute to personal development. And then a good basis for vocabulary expressions, fosters reading skills, literary work. It raises human awareness of different human situations and conflicts. It contributes to world knowledge. It contributes to world knowledge. It encourages empathetic, critical, and creative thinking as part of the target culture and has value as part of the learner's general education. It provides examples of different styles of writing and representations of various authentic uses of the language, and it can supply excellent jump-off point for discussion or writing. These are among the advantages of using literature in English teaching. And then, because we are Indonesia, a country which doesn't use English as the first language, I provide research done by Indonesian scholar stating that literature provides authentic materials, and the results of the research is for the importance of literature in English teaching. Literature develops students' critical thinking. Literature enhances tolerance, and literature enriches language and cultural knowledge. So we could see that literature and literary works here as part of literature have functions for English teaching, that we can conclude that literature can function as powerful media in teaching, specifically in English teaching. What is meant by teaching here is not only teaching English or teaching language. I have told you many times that literary work could teach moral values, could change people. That's the main concept of teaching. But here, for English teaching, it can be used for as a powerful media. And since then, we cannot separate literature from language teaching. So these are some facts and let's say the results of the research done previously about the importance of literature, and plenty of books could be found if you pay attention on them, that you will find the importance of literature in English teaching, that literature cannot be separated from English teaching. And now, after being explained about this material, what do you think? Do you agree about the importance of literature in English teaching or not? It has something to do with your next task. Okay, that's all for today's meeting. Thank you, and wait for the task from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.